It's interesting to see that as a media professional, we don't all just be voices on, radio or TV or in the digital space. We get to be a voice even in governance. So tell me, how did you end up in government circle as a special assistant on communication matters?
I was at my duty post at the Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State, 2020 during COVID. And after finishing my session, I produced, in quotes, the breakfast session, which starts with newspaper review and all that. I produce actually and co-present that segment. It's the flagship program for that particular radio station. So as we're rounding up, I had an idea that the governor, who actually at that period caught COVID, and he was self-isolating at home at that period. So he needed to reach out to people and talk to people. I was aware that it was going to be, featuring on the radio. How it was going to happen, I had no idea. And of course, I was not even in the top 10 of people that were going to be, handling that interview that day. However, as fate would have it, and I was graced, by God. The governor decided to, make his feature earlier. I think we were planning 9 or thereabouts. But while I was in the studio around 7:30, we finished my session around 7:30. Someone just came into the studio and said, the governor is calling in now. He's calling in now. Who's around? I said, and people started talking now. Oh, he's also a person, a director as at that time that was supposed to handle it, and the person was not yet around. And the chairman just walked in. Chairman of the Broadcasting Corporation. He just walked into the studio and said, oh yeah, you are in charge, take over. And I was like, oh, okay. So, but then, it's my profession. I'm good at what I did. So I just switched, and the phone was blinking already. And Pam picked the call. It was Mr. Governor, just like that.
Wow.
And now the interaction was supposed to be around 10 minutes. We ended up spending nearly an hour chatting, discussing. Wow. He enjoyed it.
All the questions that you had,
the interaction was awesome. He probably had a false notion about government station that, they are boot lickers. I did not lick his boots one bit. I was professional in all my questions, direct, and we had a great time. That night, he requested to see me. Of course, the rest is history. I got appointed